Hello and welcome to Any Good News. My name is Juana Dragon and our top stories are as follows. Introducing a search engine that plants trees in the rainforest. A new superhero is combating stereotypes. Generating energy through traffic. A 98-year-old beggar donates all his earnings. And to conclude the show, an inspirational talk that may just have you packing your bags. Let's get to it. The average person sees up to 5,000 ads a day. Perhaps not consciously, we would go mad. But yes, they are exposed to 5,000 ads on some level. I guess this may not come as a complete surprise when you take into account all the time we spend on the internet, the ants' nests of advertisements. Given all those commercial plugs, it's nice to see that a German-based search engine, EcoZia, enables users to generate income for rainforest programs by directing ad revenue to charities. EcoZia is now offering an alternative to Google and Bing, enabling users to generate income for rainforest programs by redirecting ad revenue to nonprofits. The site donates around 80% to charities involved in the replanting of trees in Brazilian rainforests, such as the Nature Conservancy. If you're browsing, you may as well do it for a cause. Heck, it may just make you feel better if and when you find yourself roaming the internet aimlessly. Google has policies that prohibit this sort of charitable redirecting of advertising funds, which puts EcoZia and other sites similar to it at an advantage. So what has this engine accomplished so far? The site boasts nearly 2.5 million active users per month and has helped plant more than 150,000 trees. That equals to 1 tree every minute. It sounds like the right time to be making a homepage switch. The power is in our mouse click. Do it now. Nature will thank you for it, and so will your grandchildren. And for that matter, your children too. To be quite blunt, the majority of superheroes are, well, white guys in super tight costumes. Superman, Spider-Man, Batman, Major Victory, Captain America, Minuteman, and the list goes on. So when Marvel Comics announced that it will begin a series whose lead character, Kamala Khan, is a teenage Muslim girl living in Jersey City, well, it was pretty remarkable news, considering the quest for cultural diversity in comics is not always successful or common. G. Willow Wilson, a convert to Islam who is writing the comic, says she wants to create heroes that inspire. As part of a continuing effort to diversify its cast, the series will be about the universal experience of all American teenagers, feeling kind of isolated and finding who they are. This time through the lens of being a Muslim American, superpowers like shapeshifting. Kamala will overcome supervillains while also combating stereotypes about what it means to be female and Muslim in the US. This Pakistani superhero is set to make her big debut in February. You can read more about it by heading over to the New York Times. Link included in the information section below. Mexican entrepreneurs have developed a system capable of using traffic flow to generate electric energy, which could just produce enough electricity to power up a household through a method that essentially captures the force of moving cars. This technology could provide sustainable energy at a low cost as it works in conjunction with an existing infrastructure, the concrete of streets and avenues. Moreover, the developer has also revealed that this technology could also be used in places with high pedestrian flow, where the steps of the people would generate electricity according to the laws of gravitational energy. You can learn more about the science behind this device by heading over to Science Daily. Dobry Dobrev, a 90-year-old Bulgarian World War II veteran, has spent the last few decades traveling from his tiny village to the capital city of Sofia to beg for money. Dobrev, who lost most of his hearing in the war, travels 25 kilometers a day and is well recognized around several of the city's churches. It was just recently discovered that he has donated every penny he has collected, over 40,000 euros, towards the restoration of decaying Bulgarian monasteries and churches and the utility bills of orphanages. Living off his monthly state pension of only 80 euros, Dobrev is now being heralded as a hero. We have come to an end, but before I let you go, I want to leave you inspired. Inspired to take the action you've always wanted to take. Ever daydreamed about getting away from it all, packing your bags and booking that round-the-world plane ticket? Well, some people dream about it and some people act on it. Audrey Scott and Daniel Knoll are those who acted on it and have since been traveling for over 6 years. As a married couple, they are running one of the world's most popular travel blogs and proving that there is more to life than material pursuits. Watch their inspiring TED Talk where they admit that the hardest part of their journey was handing in their resignation papers. Yes, sometimes the hardest step is the first step, and there never is a perfect time to do it. So take that first step now. Your future self will thank you for it. That's it for me. Thanks so much for tuning in. As always, spread the love, spread the good news. Until next time, have a good one. And remember,